Hello and welcome back to Plain Old Gaming. We got some Minecraft again today, and I'm going to show you how to build a basic house and a farm. So this is going to be our farmhouse here. I did the foundations. Now a really nice way to make a small house like this is to have your windows in groups of 4. So each window consists of 4 spaces. So you have your 2 shutter-like things on the outside, and then your 2 glass panes in the center. And then that's a basic window. So in making a house, keep in mind that each window will need its own 4 spaces. So then you just go around your house and make sure you have all your windows set. Like so. Now it works really nice if you have peaks and gables on the roof as well. Oh. And it works really well if you work in 6s for sides of houses. So like here, this is 6, and this is one side. The other side is also 6. And when I make the roof, that's going to look real nice. As you will see, it's a little more difficult to explain, but easier to show. So, you can just watch. Now see, the back wall isn't exactly even because of my doorway, but I can just make a bigger window. Oh wait, maybe I'll have a door coming out of there to go to the farming area, so I can just do that. And over here, put a couple more windows. I don't think this side is even as well. Oh yeah, that's not bad. So then, gotta put glass panes in all those. Easy. Now what I normally do for the flooring is, I like to do light wooden planks. In some texture packs that looks nice. In this one it's not too bad. I've seen better, but I like this one. But in regular Minecraft, not so nice. So you can just use regular oak wood for that. Or you can download the texture pack that I'm using, or one that anyone you like. There's a lot of really nice ones out there. So there. That looks nice. Looks like interior flooring to me. Oh, there's a hole in the ground. Okay. So once you have your interior floor done, you can put on your doors. There you are. Now make sure that these windows are only going to be 1 high, because it's going to be a low house, only 1 floor. It's going to be a ranch style home. Everything on 1 floor. Bedrooms, kitchens, whatever. And here we are. So make sure everything is 3 high, each wall. I like to build these houses out of cobblestone and oak wood logs, but you can do whatever you want, really. Infinite possibilities, pretty much. So there we go. Now to make the roof, take your side with 6, and you go 1 in from the outside, so you have a thing of 4, and then you go 1 in from that on top, and you get 2. Now you do that on the other side. Now this is where there's going to be a peak. It's going to make a nice gable right there. So then you just go around, kind of make it like a pyramid. You're just going up one step, or one block, I guess. Oh, and thanks to the corner stairs that were implemented in 1.4, this roof is going to look much nicer than the way I used to make them. I used to use, slabs or wooden planks to fill in the corners when making roofs. Didn't look too bad, but this is going to look a lot nicer. So here we are. Let's fill that in. And this is going to give you a framework where your steps are going to go. It'll make it nice and easy to roof the house. So there, it should look something like that. So, be careful not to do any upside down stairs, but then you just go around, just like that, making a nice overhang, eaves trough, so that you don't get rain on your head. And the corner stairs will do it automatically, so you just kind of go around and go up each level in this nice L shape here. Oh. Oh dear. There we go. Not looking too bad, is it? Alright. So now for the other side, do the exact same thing. You're just doing it the opposite way. And everything should work the same. Corner stairs will work themselves out. Thank goodness they made sure to have them both ways. A little bit of light shining on the roof there from the windmill. I'll have a link to that if you want to see how I built that lovely windmill over there. Alright, so going around here, and then just get all the way down. Now if you use the same basic principles for other roofs you build, for other house designs, using the basic 4 window and 6-sided pattern that I use for these houses, they'll all look real pretty. Oh. Ah! Creative mode's not working for a reason. There we go. Yep, so there we go. That's basically how it's gonna look. Now you want to kind of overhang these steps just by 1. Actually makes it look a whole lot nicer. Gives it some depth, so it's not as boring to look at. This can be tricky, especially when you're right next to a tree. Okay, I'll just go down and do it. There we go. There. See, that looks nicer. You could even do upside down stairs to fill out the gabled roof here, so that you don't see as much stone, but I don't like it as much. Kind of looks odd, so I'll just leave those off and do it the way that I do. So on the other side here, we're just going to overhang it as well. Then it will be time for some interior work, and then get it all beautified up with some plants, flowers, and trees. Then we can go ahead and move on to the farm. Oh. There we go. See? Now inside, we're gonna use this as the bedroom, I think, so you can just make that an interior wall. Any way you like, really. Just make sure it goes all the way up to the roof. Oh, that's strange. My windows don't exactly line up, but hey, what you gonna do? This is just a basic design. You can do all kinds of things with it, even do second stories, and you can plan it out a bit better so that everything's even and fits. It's just a quick design that I use when filling out villages. Because when you build a big village, you want all different kinds of houses, and they'll all look different. So this is one such design I use. Torches. So there we go. Nice bedroom. I find that if you use a slab for a bedside table, it looks real nice. Put a little chest for all your little belongings. There you go. That room's done. This can be a living room area, I guess. And then the kitchen will go over there. Maybe we'll put a nice, bar in there so that you can eat while you can have your own little table. I'll make that a nice little armchair. Using signs on the edges of stairs. Look really nice. In this particular texture pack, doesn't look so well, but gives little arms for your little couches and things. Makes it look nice. Check that out. Nice. And let's go to the kitchen area. Now I think I will change the floor into stone slabs. I find that it looks the most like kitchen flooring. Oh, I still need those stairs. So first, line out your counters. I'm gonna have two furnaces for ovens, and I'm going to have 2 cauldrons to make little sinks. There we go, just like that. And use water buckets in there to fill up your sinks. You can even put a little tap in using a lever, but I can't really do that since I have windows in front of it, but if you plan it out so that you don't have any windows, it works perfectly. Now I haven't really left any space for the bar, but I'll just go ahead and put that in. So I'll just make a upside down stairs. Oh. Like so. Make it like a little bar. And you can have little chairs. Whoa. Little chairs. A little crowded in here, but not bad. It's a nice house. Yep, there you go. I think I'll put treasure chest here for all your kitchen supplies and food. Of course, I'll replace the floor first. You can cheat a little bit for furnaces and cobblestone counters, but when you put down the cauldrons and the treasure chests, you need to make sure that your floors are all fixed so that you don't have any mistakes. There you go, what a lovely little house this is. Put a couple more torches. Don't want any mobs in here. That would not be good. After a long hard day's work, you come into your house and it's filled with creepers. Not a good idea. Oh, did I just break my window? There we are. It's beautiful. I think think my space bar is breaking. Not good. So there we go. So I'll make some gravel path and get the materials we're going to need for our farm. So might want to have a grass block just in case. Some cobblestone. We won't need any wooden blocks of any kind. Going to need some fences and fence gates. Buckets of water and an empty bucket just in case you make a mistake. And that should do it. I'll just put a couple paths down. Ooh. I find that gravel usually works best unless you're making a really fancy town that has something a bit more like a street, in which case you can do all kinds of things. You can use cobblestone and cobblestone stairs to make lovely streets, but enough about that. This is just a small little community up here on this giant hill. So there we go. And okay, so let's build some farms. So a good way to work is you don't really have to have just single rows of crops, which most people probably already know. You can work in double rows, because they only need to be within one block of water. So it works if you do it this way. I flattened the ground out earlier if you're wondering why there's a giant hole in here. And you can make this however long you want, however large of a farm you would like. And this is animal and most mobs proof. I believe spiders can still get into this style of farm that I'm going to build, but if you want a spider-free farm design, you can just modify this design slightly and put an overhang so that they can't get into it. Gonna have to get rid of some of the other terrain here. I tend to like doing my farms instead of 3, so that you have 3 rows separated by water ditches, troughs, whatever you want to call them. And then a walkway around so you can easily access every part of the farm without stepping on anything, because you really don't want to do that. Especially if you're working with melons or something, and you don't find those very often, so you want to protect what you find. So then you put a low cobblestone wall all the way around it. And then I realized in 1.4 we actually have walls, but I don't think you can put fences on top of those, so I'll just use blocks. There, like so. And you just fill the troughs up with water so that everything gets enough water. And that's basically how it's going to look. You can put anything you want. Carrots, potatoes, melons, anything. And don't forget the wheat. Now, put your fence gates to get in, and you put fences all the way around the outside. Nothing can jump over a fence gate, or the fence gate in the position that it is, so you don't need to make that higher. And nothing can get over these fences except perhaps spiders, like I said. I'm not sure, but this is pretty much a mob-proof setup here. And of course animals, because nothing's going to be able to jump over top of this. Sheep and cows and chickens can't really do that. So it's all set to go. Of course I'm just going to plant it. Guess I still need my gravel. I'll make a nice path from the back of the house to our nice little farm that we made here. I was a little bit lazy and didn't want to fill in the giant hole as it was, so. Alright. Grab a hoe and some seeds. I'm going to put some melons and some wheat and why not some potatoes and carrots as well. Make it a super farm that has everything. Now for melons. I find that, you know, if you put it, the melons here, the melons will spawn here and you can just get them. Wheat is really an all-side crop, so I'll just plant that in the middle here. And when you're harvesting the middle one, you can just walk in the trough of water all the way across and harvest everything without stepping on it. Over here I'm going to do half potatoes and half carrots. Those just plant right in the ground. Simple, easy. Put the carrots in. And there we go. Perfect farm. Now, of course, you can spruce it up with some flowers. Just like anything. Oh. I like using the ferns in this texture pack and the just regular roses. There, pretty, isn't it? There. Isn't that nice? Put a couple flowers outside there. And I'll just make a nice repeating pattern. If you work in patterns and symmetry, it'll look beautiful, regardless of what you use. There you go. Nice, eh? It's not even, but it still looks nice. It's an optical illusion. Alright, so thanks for watching. I'm going to continue to build on this lovely hill with some other tutorials. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want to see more. And see you guys later. Bye!